everyone, it's Sept, and I just have a quick announcement today. I've been looking around for different kinds of pens and looking to see if there's any kind of nice pens in America right now. And I ran across these Flexigrip pens when I was just randomly looking at art sections of stores. And I also found these white chalk markers at 5 and below. And I saw them a while back, but they're pretty short. They're actually shorter than the Color Twin and the KT bodies. So I originally didn't buy them when I saw them. But I looked at the backlog and I was like, this could be a keyring or maybe a Miffy sub. So I decided to buy them even if they were short. Anyway, I can link them together. So I'll talk about these Flexigrip type pens that I found. They're the Art Supply Basics fine tip pens. And they're made by American Crafts, which is the same brand as the refined liners. And they actually have lots of different nice kinds of pens. But the nicest part about these Flexigrip type pens is that they're actually around Comssa thickness. So you could make a Pimalux or any other type of Impega or Flexigrip type mod, and these have a thicker barrel. And they have a texture that's really similar to the Jot felt tip pen, which is more slick and matte than really Flexigrip and sticky or Tool and sticky or anything else like Stalogy or anything like that. It's a lot more slick, and I just really like the feeling of Flexigrip pens. So I definitely recommend these if you like Flexigrip type pens. I'm definitely going to make some mods out of these. I've been hesitant because these are discontinued, but you can still find them online, and you can probably ask around to get these. There's 12 in each pack, so you'll probably get a lot if you just buy one pack. So if you're looking for a Flexigrip type pen or something that is Flexigrip but isn't as sticky, it's a little bit more slick, I definitely recommend these Art Supply Basics fine tip pens. And moving on to the white chalk markers, these feel a lot like Miffy's when they're brand new. They're really slick and slippery, and they're kind of soft feeling. As you can see here, my Miffy's already worn down, but I really like when Miffy's are new. Like, I like that feeling a lot. It's really slick and slippery, and it's just such a nice feeling. I don't really like the soft and like cloudy feeling that they feel after a while, but it is really nice still, and it's really nice to spin. This is probably the KT I spun the most. So I definitely have a lot of time on this, and I really enjoy spinning it. But I actually made a KT out of these white chalk marker bodies, and the bodies are around Supertip thickness, but you can still put Color Twin caps on it. So if you want to make a CT type mod or a KT out of these really nice, slick, and slippery bodies, you can just take 2 white chalk markers and connect them with a Comssa barrel. So I pretty much just took a small emboss cap, a Comssa barrel, and use these 2 bodies to make a white KT with a marker in the middle. And I like these white chalk marker bodies a lot, that I actually made a Memoriatone Plus using the white chalk marker bodies. And this has a Supertip type thickness, so it's not as big as the original emboss, but it is a lot nicer feeling, and I like the thickness a lot. I like bodies that are around CT or Supertip thickness. So I actually spin the Memoriatone Plus that has these white chalk marker bodies a lot more than the original Memoriatone Plus. And I like the feeling of these bodies a lot more than embosses in general. This pretty much feels like a really slippery emboss, but it's kind of soft, so it's really nice to spin. And I just enjoy it so much. I enjoy it on my KT, I enjoy it on my Memoriatone Plus, and I pretty much just use small emboss caps for the connections in the middle. So if you want to use these bodies, you can actually use small emboss caps to have like a little connector in the middle. And if you want to know where to buy these pens, you can actually buy these Flexigrip type pens online. I'll put a link where to buy them in the description below. And if you want to know where to get the white chalk markers, I think there's a sub online that you can buy. It's the Yoo White Chalk Marker. But you can also get these white chalk markers where I got them. I got them from 5 and below. And they come in 2 different packagings. One comes in a confetti, like it's a rainbow confetti type packaging, and the other one, which is newer, it comes in like a polka dot, rainbow polka dot type packaging. And if you go to 5 and below and want to find them, they're not actually in the stationery section, they're actually in the party section. So you actually have to look in the party section, and they all kind of have this like rainbow confetti or polka dot packaging. But if you look for them, it's really hard not to find them because it's the only pen that's in that section. But just pretty much look around and you'll see these. So I really recommend these barrels, especially if you like something that's kind of like the Miffy. These are super slick though, and they just have such an indescribable feel. I had never actually thought there would be a barrel that would be so nice and what I would want. I've always wanted a super slick barrel, and these kind of feel like they're like broken in already. I've spun Monk's KT, and he goes by Kevlar now. But his Supertip is just so slick and broken in. It just feels so nice. It feels even better than my Miffy. and that says a lot. So I like Supertip barrels, but I just really like these really slick and slippery barrels much more than the embossed. Like, I made a Memoriatone Plus that uses these barrels, and I actually like it a lot more than the embossed, especially because of the thickness. So if you really want to try a barrel that's really nice, that's like a Miffy when it's brand new, like, it feels super slick like that, and I kind of miss that feeling, honestly. So if you really want a Miffy-esque sub or something that's just really nice to spin with, I really recommend using these white chalk markers. Just know that you do have to connect them, because these markers are really short. So they're shorter than a CT, so you're definitely going to have to connect them with a Comssa barrel. And these actually use full-length white chalk markers, and there's just like a little extra Signo DX grip at the ends to make it 23 centimeters. But pretty much, if you have a small emboss cap, a Comssa barrel, or if you just don't want to cut the small emboss cap, you can just kind of connect them together using a Comssa barrel. These are definitely really nice, and I definitely recommend these if you don't have them already to try them out. They're only $1 each, and I think there's a sub online that you guys can buy, and I'll put that in the description below. It's still coming in the mail, so I haven't tried it out yet, but I'll put it in the description below. I think they're the same marker. They're the Yoo White Chalk Marker, and you can't buy them on eBay right now, but they're on Amazon, and you can definitely buy them. I just really like these barrels. They're super slick, super nice, and I really recommend them. Anyway, that's it for this video. As always, this is Sept. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.